King, get that shit again. Get that shit again. Get that shit
Hey, I don't got a shoot, I got shooters. I know I'm cooler than the cooler. I know this way you keep your alcohol. Cheers. I know that I'm about the ball. All of my niggas is savages. Mean up the phone like some scavengers. I know that them fly, I got passengers. I love Jesus Christ and Bible passages. My girl so fly, she have a Merlin. She love the majesty like Merlin. And the balls like a Laker, Irvin. Should've kept it clean like this detergent. Wash the shit out and let the cat up out the bag. I get naked and let the dick out the sack. Let it breathe, get some air. Baby, please, I'm already there. Jacket and creamery everywhere. I represent me, it's a love affair. Smelling the trees, it's a buzzing here. Can't be down with the team if you weren't prepared. Hey, this is my style. I do with the get some attention. Hey, the crowd going wild, so I guess I'ma keep on spitting. Nigga, I borrowed your style, but you won't get no honorable mention. I'm rocking it better than you. I'm making retire no pension. I just get the bread at the food. Apply sandwich bread and make it smooth. My movement gon' move, that's the move. The only option not to lose. Hey, never been scared, you ain't prepared. I ain't sorry. Your breezy clearly walked the ass over here. I ain't sorry. Mad cause you think I ran out with your beer. I ain't sorry. You're tripping cause you think I stole your career. I ain't sorry. Hey, you ain't feeling me, no apologies. I ain't sorry. Hey, sorry, not sorry. Hey, I ain't sorry. I don't even feel that bad, my nigga. I ain't sorry. Give no fucks about your ass, my nigga. I ain't sorry. You got options, nigga, choose. We keep it popping like a tool.
Yo, guess what? David Shore just got me blocked. David Shore just got me blocked on Facebook. And let's just go to one. David Shore, this is what? Welcome to Coffee and Bong Hits with Jessie. I am Jessie. This is the coffee. This is the bong hit. And apparently last week we were a top 200 daily news podcast in the country. Here, let me fix this. Top 200. We're like 159. That's crazy because there are millions of podcasts in the world. I think there's like either almost 2 million or right at 2 million. There's like 2 million podcasts in the world. And check this out. Number 213. And it says we're down 23 slots. Ain't that some bullshit? Then the other one came in that said our peak position was the 159th highest charted podcast for daily news in the country. That's people like Trevor Noah, The Daily Show. That's people like John Oliver. That's those kind of people. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me that I could even crack the top 1,000. That's nuts. Man, I'm just Jesse Sponberg, just grinding my stuff, man. You know, this is what I'm gonna tell you. This is the advice I'm gonna start the day with. And then I'm gonna tell you about David Shore getting me blocked on Facebook during Black History Month of all things. I'll tell you in 1 second. So first I want to say this speaks today. I think is going to be a testament to just keeping your nose to the grindstone and doing the good work. Because my friend, The Real Hijinks, finally got the Willamette Week article that he's been deserving forever. And let me make this very clear before the show goes any further. We don't give a freaking shit about the Willamette Week. I think the Willamette Week, right behind Ted Wheeler and the Portland Business Association, I think the Willamette Week has done more to destroy this city than anybody. Willamette Week telling everybody that everything stupid is cool and everything is cool stupid. writing articles like, actually, real Portlanders like umbrellas. Get out of here, man. You don't even know what time it is, man. Okay, so today I'm going to be joined by my man Hijinks. So look, I'm not just sniffing somebody's farts because they made it into Willamette Week, man, because it's a point that we're making by just getting to Willamette Week and then not even caring. But it's an accomplishment because it's just been on the list of shit that irritates us about this city. And now that's one less thing. Finally, goddamn. But that doesn't mean really shit. It means that whoever wrote the article just wrote an article. Make him your number one comic. Keep it real. Make Hijinks your number one comic, and then we'll quit bitching. But right now, you still suck, Willamette Week. Man, I'm going to tell you something. When I was running for mayor, Willamette Week, every time they write an article about me, they say, Jessie Sponberg, comma, who used to sell pot when it was illegal, comma. Like, man, screw the Willamette Week, man. Hey, look, you want to know who got Ted Wheeler elected? The Willamette Week got Ted Wheeler elected. And I know you're like, Jessie, but why does the Willamette Week have so much influence? Because they're free. Man, if they charged 3 pennies for that paper, nobody would buy it. But it's free, so people pick it up so that they got something to line their bird cages with, and then they're reading it by accident. Hey, but look, if we get Hijinks on the show today, that's going to be 2 guests this week that have had public beef with the Willamette Week. We had Swiggle. Swiggle actually wrote a song. He was on Monday. He wrote a song called Fuck Willamette Week. I'm fuck Willamette Week every day. Half of the reason that we have Fight Church Media is because after I lost the election, I was like, man, one of the big reasons I lost the election is this punk ass local media don't give the right people shine. They give shine to people who explicitly have told you they're trying to leave town and go to California or something. They're like, oh, we'll put you on. But if you're really trying to make the city better, Willamette Week won't give you no love hardly. Anyways, I see all you beautiful people in the comments. I'm glad that you're over here in YouTube where the party's at, because thanks to David Shore, I now am banned for Facebook for 3 days. Right before I was going to broadcast this and say, fuck Facebook too, move me and meet me over on YouTube. Because look, David Shore called Kamala Harris a cop, man. Look, do I like prosecuting attorneys? No. Do I like any part of the judicial system? No. Do I like any part of the prison industrial complex? No. But man, just to throw out, oh, you support cops? Man, you ain't gonna get me to judge a black woman like that. You are not. And so look, so then I stand up and I say, you're not gonna come into one of my threads with some corny ass shit like that, David Shore. We don't have to defend black women in my threads because we don't attack black women in my threads. Especially we're talking about who's a cop when your damn president that we just got rid of was a Russian spy. The president was a damn Russian spy. So anyways, Facebook must have misunderstood. Facebook must have misunderstood what I was trying to convey and thought that I was actually attacking Miss Harris. So they gave me the 3-day ban right before, like 2 minutes before I pushed go live to Facebook. Boosh. So I'm kind of screwed thanks to David Shore hating Joe Biden. Here's the thing, man. Does anybody like Joe Biden? No. Nobody wants to be fucking sniffed by Joe Biden. And I know you're like, Jesse, you just said the F word, right? But look at the time. It's 10:10. I can always say that. I can always say the F word after 10 o'clock because the church kids only listen for 10 minutes. Okay, listen now. Nobody likes Joe Biden. Nobody wanted Joe Biden. Nobody really wanted Kamala Harris. Joe Biden has ran for president like 16 times. Never won a state before. Only because people didn't want Cobra Commander and the Baroness being the president anymore did Joe Biden get to be. Dude, Bernie Sanders was saying if you have more than $1 million, he's going to cut your dick off. Bernie Sanders was like, we don't need that kind of money. People are like, I don't want to get my dick cut off by Bernie Sanders. I'm going to vote for Joe Biden. So Joe Biden wins. Whatever. Is the world going to get better? No. But what I'm going to tell you before I do this is when your mom gets a new stepdad or she moves a new boyfriend into the house, even though you're not going to like the dude, let him buy you some shit in the beginning. Right? Wait until he's done buying you free shit. Joe Biden, look, here's the thing. I might be funny because I actually slept in the snow at Standing Rock. Right? Clean water and native sovereignty is important enough to me that I actually took a miserable train ride 3 days with no Wi-Fi so I could go sleep in the snow and battle the police. Obama didn't fix that. Fuck Obama. I protested Obama. Trump didn't fix that. Fuck Trump. I protested Trump. Guess who fixed it? Goddamn old sniffing ass Joe Biden. So look, as long as you're still buying us toys, Joe Biden, I'm still going to let you be my stepdad. If you let those kids out of those cages, man, I'll get a tattoo. I'll get a Greta tattoo on one arm and I'll get a Joe Biden tattoo on the other arm. Okay, look, this is the part of the show when I'm supposed to do two things. I'm supposed to share. I was already supposed to set up all our sponsors, but I just had to go through and let you guys know why we are YouTube only today. Thanks to David Shore and Donald Trump. But I do need to let you guys know we picked up some cool ass new business partners this week. And first, I want to let you know, brother, just because you don't have a mullet on your head, brother, don't mean you can't have a mullet in your heart. Get these Sick One custom Sick mullet sunglasses, and you can practically rebound the sun right back in its own eyes. These things are polarized, UV protection, probably stops the coronavirus, and you can get them for yourself in your favorite color scheme, in your favorite combination at sickonemullet.com. And hopefully we'll have a little store up on our thing. That way you guys can buy these Bernie Sanders action figures that you guys have been wanting. Like, yo, what's up with the Bernie action figures? Well, let me tell you, these Bernie action figures come from Shane McLemore Custom Action Figures and Toys. Shane McLemore Toys. When some shit is so tacky that nobody else will make an action figure for it, Shane McLemore Toys will do it. For example, here's Killer Bigfoot. You can get the Killer Bigfoot action figure with bloody body parts at Shane McLemore Custom Toys. Or you can get Lamborghini Terry. Lamborghini Terry's got all the hose and a bottle of hand. You can get Lamborghini Terry, Killer Bigfoot, or lazy ass Bernie Sanders, who couldn't even beat Joe Biden. But I ain't mad, man. I hate all politicians. Yo, man, if I would have won the election, first thing I would have done is punch myself in the face, man. Okay, look, if you want to get a fuck Jessie Sponberg shirt to go along with your fuck Donald Trump shirt and your fuck Joe Biden shirt, get a custom fuck Nancy Pelosi shirt. Nobody cares. But you need your enemies to know what kind of people you hate so you can put it on your shirt. That's why you need standupandfightback.bigcartel.com. Okay. So, last thing I'm going to tell you guys before we get really into the show is you should be watching this every day on urbansurvivorman.com because look, Zuckerberg ain't your friend. He just blocked me for 3 days. That dude from Twitter, you ever seen what that dude looks like? That dude is a certified bad guy. Elon Musk, he don't like you. Richard Branson, he don't like you. The only person in the whole world that likes you is your mom a little bit and me a whole lot. So go to urbansurvivorman.com, home of the dopest logo in the world, because everybody's like, what about Michael Jordan? All that dude did was play basketball. I'm out here really doing the things. Look at my logo. That's in Hawaii. Okay, let's bring my dude up. I've been making him wait. I'm sure he's sick of waiting. His blunt's probably already halfway gone. Let me pull this camera out. Nice pink headphones.
Thank you. Can you hear me good?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine, man. You can maybe be a little louder, but you're all right.
All right, I'll talk louder. My voice is about gone, man.
I know how. You've been secretly hosting shows. Oh, you just got back from Las Vegas.
Yeah, I had to go. I had to go up there and say goodbye to my grandmother. But I got to do a couple shows while I was up there.
Man, you were with Donnie Johnson.
Yeah, that's my guy. Shout out Donnie Johnson and Tabloid for Tabloid and what's my man's name? Oh man, it's gonna come to me. Byron Austin for the stage time this past weekend while I was up there. Two funny Vegas comedians.
Man, last time I was in Las Vegas, Donnie Johnson had me on his show, and I showed up so drunk. I showed up so drunk and started talking this anti-government conspiracy stuff. And Donnie and the other guests, they were just staring at me like, what did we do booking this guy? I was so mad at myself, man. I was like, Jess, you really got to quit. Man, whatever. I'm sober today. That's what matters. Yo, you made it in the Willamette week.
Yeah, man. It was a long time coming. But, persistence pays off.
Man, I've been rallying. You've been rallying. The city has been rallying against him. What, 5, 6 years you've been getting overlooked?
And all the time it was not about me getting overlooked. It's just that sometimes I felt like talented people were overlooked. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been a couple years I've seen the Funniest Five and been like, you know what I'm saying? And like I told them in the interview, y'all got to change y'all voting process because you're letting the same people vote for the same circles in. And you're seeing, so I was like, y'all need to switch it up. I was like, what you do is you let the people vote and y'all get like the top 10, and then y'all go out to the showcases and see them and then narrow it down to the top 5. I was like, y'all got to do a little bit more legwork instead of waiting on, the people to do it because they're just going to vote their friends in. And that's all we were seeing to me for some years. That was all we were seeing. And
that's how it happens in all the entertainment with the lazy journalists in this city, man. They want to farm it out to one person to be their correspondent. And then you end up only reading articles about that person's circle of friends. You get 2, 3, 4 articles written about maybe a medium tier person. And I didn't want to imply, and I don't want to talk about those guys anymore after this sentence, but I didn't want to imply that your beef was looking out for yourself. I would take your beef that was looking out for other people, and I would apply that to. And why isn't hijinks on there, right? But your complaint has never been about you.
No,
it's
not
been about
never.
Never about yourself, man. You and Courtney.
We try to stay positive. And the thing is, like last year, they even brought it up in an interview. We did a Fuck Willamette Weekly showcase. It was an all-woman lineup because the year before, I just looked and I was like, you mean to tell me there's not one funny, talented woman in this city that y'all couldn't put in? I could name, I got a whole lineup of them. So I don't understand how y'all couldn't find one. So that pissed me off. I was like, that's just not fair, man. Like, come on, man. Come on, son. You
and your wife, DJ Wildchild. We just gave you guys props on the show yesterday. So we're always ahead of the news, right? The Willamette Week, you did it today. We had you guys, we were talking about you guys yesterday, me and Josh Larson. Josh Larson co-hosts this show on Tuesdays with me.
Right.
And I discovered him, quote unquote. Yeah, he was telling us how you guys gave him his shot, right? And how you actually told him at the Funniest Person contest to come check you guys out, because you guys are an example of what I like to do instead of complaining about it. Because look, if you complain, somebody's just going to say, if you don't like it, just make your own. Right? You guys just jump and go right to that step. You just skip the complaining. You just say, F it. We'll just go make our own. You don't whine. You don't throw bad energy. You don't throw good energy in bad places, right? There's a million people. There's 7 billion people in this planet, man. If somebody is messing with you, Hey, you know, my favorite thing though is when you start every show, what you always what you always say is your disclaimer. Like you can say
Right.
whatever you want as long as you can fight.
Right. Like, you know, because that's one thing we've had too many. I mean, I love comedy and I like to be able to say what I want to say, but still got to be held accountable for the shit that you say. You can't say something just like, oh, yo, it's just a joke, man. You can't. Everybody don't joke like that, man. You can't do that. So we put that disclaimer. You know, you can say whatever you want to say, but when you get off stage, be able to back up whatever the fuck it is you said. So if somebody punch you in your mouth, that's on you. You know, keeping it 100.
So right before the pandemic hit, Dirty Angel and you personally, you guys were hot lava. You guys
Man,
were doing shows in Southeast, Northeast, Northwest, out all the way in Mount Hood where the Proud Boys live.
we were everywhere. And the
You guys
crazy
were
thing is,
everywhere.
right before the pandemic hit, we had just had our fourth comedy festival. So, and to date, probably the best one we've done. Marshall Warfield came, shut it down. Over 90 comics from all over the U.S. here, black comics from all over the U.S. here. Like, it was amazing. This year was amazing. And from that, like, we were getting offers to do, excuse me, weed and coffee. We were getting offers to do a lot more stuff, but then everything came to a halt, man. It was just like, yeah, man, like I was supposed to go down to California for spring break. You know what I'm saying? I had shows lined up. Like, I was like, yeah, I'm about to get out of here and
Now,
go do
plus
some
you were
shit
in
down.
Tacoma all the time.
That's my spot, man. I love Tacoma. Tacoma is like, that is like probably my favorite city to perform in. Because the love I get in Tacoma is, I can't even put it into words, man. Like, and that's one of the, like, go back and read the article. If you read the article from the Willamette Weekly, because I brought it up in the interview. I was like, look, I said, my beef with y'all is like, we've had beef from the beginning. The first time they ever mentioned my name in the Willamette Weekly, they called me a carpetbagger.
The hell's that even mean?
Because I went up to Walla Walla. I gotta look it up, man. It's no Southern term and shit. I know what it means.
I thought it was a political term. Hold on, man.
But
I'll look it up right now.
It is something like that. Yeah, carpetbagger. It's a political term. It's like somebody that goes out of state to get votes for another party or some shit like that.
Oh, a political candidate. Oh, here, I got it. Here, I'll just bring it up. I won't bring up a Willamette Week article on my show, no matter what. I don't even care if it's about me. And they have written some good articles about me, but they control too much. Okay, look, here we go. Right here, carpetbagger. Hold on, let me zoom it up so people can see it. Carpetbagger. A political candidate who seeks election in an area where they have no local connections.
Wow. So that's what they had me. That's what they said about me the very first time I was there. And that's when I went up to Walla Walla and competed. I was the one, it was to be on TV. Who's not going to take that opportunity if they can have a chance to be on national TV? This was a national network. This was AMC. This was seen across the country. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was not no little, oh, I'm going to be on this talent show. No, this was going to be on TV. So I was like, I got to take this chance. Plus, I wasn't getting no opportunities in Portland. Like I said, Helium wasn't blowing me up. Wasn't nobody calling and booking me on that shit. So I had to, you got to do what I had to do. So, and
but did they think you were just, did they expect you were just going to do bars in Portland for the rest of your life?
Honestly, I think they thought I was going to be a flash in the pan, 15 minutes of fame type person.
Man, you should have your own show on VH1.
I wish. Say it louder for the people in the back. I don't think they heard you, man.
Man.
That'd be wonderful.
Hey, if they, man, I don't need to give you a neck rub on the show, but for those people who have never seen Hijinks host, Hijinks, You know the difference between a rapper and an MC, right? I think everybody can relate to that. The difference between a rapper and an MC. A rapper is just some dude up there reading poems real fast. But an MC rocks the party, right? A master of ceremonies. Somebody like KRS-One, a real natural, right? Who doesn't even have to rhyme. That's what hijinks is like. Just a natural. You could just joke about somebody's dirty glass sitting in front of them for 20 minutes and have the whole audience not only laughing but feeling good about themselves, right? It's a warm thing, not like these comics that they get off by making fun of people or by punching down. You never punch down, G. Even for a tall dude like you punch up.
You know,
that's man,
always...
I don't. Look, the one thing I take a lot of pride in is I do not talk nonsense on my show, man. If I say it on Coffee and Bong Hits, I'm 100% trying to convey this to the people I love the most. If you ever get an opportunity to hire Hijinks as a host, you will not be disappointed. You will not be disappointed. Okay, so what's next, man? What are you guys trying to, how are you trying to come out of this? You got the podcast, right?
We're working on a new podcast. So
I don't know nothing about that
yet. It's called 4 Black Dads. It's actually 4 Black Dads. We're all comedians, and we're just all of us are fathers. We're in different stages of our life. Some of us been married a long time, some of us short. One of us is divorced, you know. So it's just just different topics from different points of view from Black men who are fathers, man. People think, you know, I think a lot of time people have a stigmatism about fathers, like they're, you know, we're all different. You know what I'm saying? We're all totally different, but we're still fathers, and we're Black fathers, and we're happy, proud Black fathers, and we love it, man. So I'm doing this podcast.
That's a fantastic idea.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be fun. I'm doing it with G Wade, Ikes, and Eric Island. And we got behind the scenes being produced by my man Brent Lowry. He was a talented comic here in Portland, and Lucas Kabbalah, who is an up and coming comedian. They're doing producing behind the scenes, you know, the sound and everything, helping out. So it's coming along, man. We're getting ready to launch it. You know, we've recorded a couple episodes because we just want to perfect it before we put it out there. We just don't want to, you know, Dirty Angel quality.
Hey, plus the more episodes you can have, have when it's time to launch, that'll really help your numbers. Hey, we can talk launch strategies later. I don't know if you've seen, but somehow our show was in the top 200 in the whole United States, man.
I saw that.
The whole United States. Look, we hit 159. I don't know how we did that.
That means somebody listening.
The people are watching everywhere. Somebody somewhere is paying attention. Okay, look, it is the bottom of the hour, and this is how we keep track of time. It is halftime. So all we do at halftime is we watch Red Panda take 4 bowls to the head. So as you watch this, Hijinks, I ask every guest to pay attention. Do you think she started off as a unicyclist that learned to flip bowls on her head? Or was she a bowl flipper, and then somebody was like, that's cool, you should try that on a unicycle? Okay, this is Coffee and Bong Hits. I'm Jessie Sponberg with my super special guest, Hijinks. Day 3 of guests that have managers. How we're doing it. It's great. I need a manager. This is Red Panda on Coffee and Bong Hits. We'll be back in 30 seconds. All right, man.
So I think she knew how to do the bowls first, and then she learned to unicycle.
Yeah,
that's what I think, for real. Real talk. I think she already knew how to do that bowl shit. She just had to learn how to. She's like, all right, now if I can add a unicycle, because that's a special unicycle. That's a small wheel. You know what I'm saying? A little bit taller crank. You know what I'm saying? You look a little shit like that, man. So she learned. She knew the bowl flip. She just did the unicycle in a little later. That's props. I like that, man. I'm gonna have to throw a unicycle in with my next set. I'm just gonna get on stage with a fucking unicycle. Just balance. I'm like, yo, did y'all hear the one about? Yeah. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do, man.
Hey, remember, kids, if you're working on the flipping bowls onto your head trick, wear a helmet for the first couple times to make sure that you don't have to go to the hospital.
Definitely.
All right, so this is
and use plastic bowls.
Oh, right, Tupperware. Damn.
Yeah, use plastic bowls, man. Shit.
Man.
Just
you could have saved this lady a lot of headaches. This is Coffee and Bong Hits with Jessie. I'm Jessie. This is my guest, the real hijinks from Dirty Angel Entertainment. Him and his wife are the most dynamic comedy production team in town. They throw the most inclusive, welcoming events in the whole city. I think Fight Church is right behind them as far as being all inclusive. We take pride in that. So do they. And I take pride in our friendship and relationship with the Collins. So shout out to DJ Wildchild, of course, for producing and laying down them cuts and raising them babies and just not letting nobody leave no blue hearts on her page. Okay.
Go for that shit, man.
Okay, let me remind you guys right now in this 5-minute chunk right here is brought to you by the Meal Exchange program. That's mealexchange.com. They run Bingo XOXO every Thursday night. You might not know that you love bingo until you start winning cool prizes. It's free to play the bingo. Come hang out with other people, have fun. That's Meal Exchange with the X in the middle, mealexchange.com. Okay, and then remember this, you guys, as part of the original programming that we try to bring you to urbansurvivorman.com, we got the new music video show called 10:35 a.m. That's a monthly mixtape. It's a video mixtape, though. We put together brand new local dope hip hop, and we premiere that shit for you, and we do cool shit. Let me remind you guys, don't shop at Plaid Pantry because Patrick Thomas Perkins is going to be mad as shit at you.
That's my guy, man. I love Patrick, man.
Man, I'm trying to work it out so we can start getting him on the show. Remember this, the mullet that lives in your heart is as big as the mullet that lives on your head. Get those sick mullet shades. Don't forget Shane McLemore custom action figures and toys. And yo, hijinks, man, you ever seen the the Tiger King TV show?
Tiger King?
About that dude with the mullet that hurts the tigers or whatever?
Yeah. I
Hey,
saw
look,
that shit. That shit was crazy, man.
Check this out. I went and met those lions the other day. Watch this little video real quick.
Oh, hell no. Oh.
So she has no tail.
Did you record that? Oh, babe.
That won't be posted.
How crazy was that? Yo, so that cat right now, that cat, her name is Chobi, and she lives at the Wildcat Ridge Animal Sanctuary, a forever home for abused, man, all these cats, rich people just get them and then fuck them off, man. And then they got to go live somewhere. So you can sponsor an animal there and you can get letters and autograph photos. Or if you're more into farm animals, we also work with Big Island Farm Sanctuary on the Big Island of Hawaii. You can go for as little as $5 a month. You could sponsor a goat or a rescue dairy cow or a one-legged chicken or whatever. You get letters from them. It's good stuff. Okay, don't forget about The Movement every Sunday night on K-Boo. Hey, yo, it's Jesse Sponberg. I'm rocking with The Movement. You can too. Every Sunday night, 10 p.m. only on KBOO, K-Boo 90.7. Okay, so check this out. Hijinks is 10:35, so I got to play that video. I can either cut you loose or you can sit through with me and then we can go through the news.
I gotta go run and handle some shit. I gotta go get me some hard copies of the Willamette Weekly, go by the dispensary, stock up for the day, and get my day going. But I do want to thank you for having me on the show, man. Always a pleasure to rock out with you, man, because you my dude, man. Please, everybody, follow me, The Real Hijinks on Instagram. That's the_real_hijinks, HYJINX. Also follow Dirty Angel Promo, DJ Wild Child PDX, Northwest Black Comedy Fest, and The Real Comedy Spot 2.0. So follow us. Jessie, thank you so much, man. Always a pleasure, like I said. You know what I'm saying? Since Fight Church and way beyond that, you my dude, man. You know what I'm saying? You my dude.
One love. That is my guy. That is my guy. That is my guy. Congratulations to him, man. Congratulations to him. He freaking deserves it. And I know it's funny because as an artist, just you're on the right path, but little tiny accolades are hey, good morning, Tiff. Good morning, Marty. Sarah, I see you. Yeah, that was great. I can't wait to get back to the Dirty Angel shows. Even when I rarely go out, I still make it a point to show up at the Dirty Angel shows. Yo, my man Gums is the bartender. If you go to the Real Comedy Spot 2.0. Okay, look, it's 10:35. You know what that means. Yo, this week or today, my man Maldito Villa and Louis Blunts, they're the Brown Terroristas, and they got this new song called Too Mexican. And I just want to remind you guys that if you got dope music and you send it to me or make sure I'm aware of it and I can go find it, I will play your cuts at 10:35 every weekday here on urbansurvivorman.com and Coffee and Bong Hits.
I'm too Mexican, they don't want me rapping. What? Maybe it's my message or maybe it's my accent. What? Or the way I rock dick is in I match it. If I'm in a sacrificial joint, you better pass it. I'm too Mexican and I ain't even done. Hit the game is like Amazon, I put it in the cart. Come on. And I bet you didn't see it coming. I drop flows, actual bros start drumming. Empty something. See your verses like a magazine. 16 going off sporadically. I'm like a magazine and you're just a cylinder. You tiny frostals are nothing compared to Dillinger. I got a killer verse, gonna call it the animal. Spit it in his verse if I bursting it like a calico. I'm too Mexican, rapping it like a barbell. And if they call me alien, I tell them I'm not from Roswell.
Mexicano, mariachi, cantante, rapeante. Tú sabes, loco, un pinche gigante. Brillo radiante como sangre de diamantes. Me dijeron, dale duro, yo ataco del oscuro. Armas contra mí, tocan en mi muro. Checa el estilo, como tu gro le pego duro. Chingan sus chingados, contras quedan perturbados. Tumbados bajos como cholos en sus carros. Yo estoy al 100, vos bajo en el cero. Me dice jaistero, el pinche mero mero. Siempre cargando un pinche filero. Cuete en el cinto, siguiendo el dinero. De enero a diciembre, siempre bien pendiente. Tequila ardiente y te quebro los dientes. Cuidando la bolsa, excitando las locas. Guerrero quemando, llanta en mi troca.
I'm too Mexica, I'm the double pyramid. Blood offers for the gods, I'm really living it. I walk in Trump's America, brandishing my skin. They don't want to see the pride that lives within. I'm too Mexican, like Pancho Villa cats. Zapatistas in your mill with the pipe and mask. Brown terroristas gathering the forces, something never seen, like when niggas first saw horses. I'm too ese, me entiendes, Holmes, Cholowani, the rebellion of the old world. I keep trucha cause these devils want my soul. About to look around and you'll see them getting close. I'm too Mexican, I'm the stereotype. Born in East LA, see, I'm the stereotype. Abuela es Guadalupe, my sister is Maria. I'm too Mexican, yelling out Mexica.
Chica, la puerta felonía, mi clanero, a broken home guerrero. That's right, from terrorista.
Yerp, 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 yerp. That's the sound of my show. Yerp, yerp. Yo, that was Brown Terroristas. That's my dude, Maldito Villa. Put that together. Man, Hood River is underrepresented in the hip hop community. we need more stuff coming out from Hood River. Because I got a lot of love from my family out there, the Ruiz family. Yo, shout out to Joe down in Austin. Thanks for getting me out of the snow that one day when that dude had the Suzuki Samurai with the monster truck tires on it. Yo, that was a fire. That was a fire mission. Thank you for that, Joe. All right, this is Coffee and Bong Hits. I am Jessie, and a reminder that the 10:35 a.m. music video show is a monthly mixtape that we put out. And if you spit hot fire, boom, then we will put you on Coffee and Bong Hits Presents 10:35 a.m. a music video show. Old school music videos, the kind that people love. And we might show you some commercials for Shane McLemore Custom Toys, shoplifting at Plaid Pantry. Hey, I don't give a shit. You're trying to ruin our business. Or you could be this guy. Hey, brother, get this mullet or get these glasses and let the mullet grow in your heart. All right, so we do have to work on those plugs a tiny bit, but this is Coffee and Bong Hits with Jessie. I don't even know what's going on in the world. Let's pick up the news. I know that David Shore got me banned from Facebook for 3 days. It's a good thing I was trying to leave anyways. So if you listen to this on a podcast service, if you listen to this on iTunes or iHeartRadio or Google Podcasts or Spotify or one of those, go ahead, leave us a review and say you like us. Oh, man. This lady is so effing crazy. Can we just stop for a minute? I've been trying to really avoid talking about politics the best I can, right? But this lady, Marjorie Taylor Greene, is a freaking loon. And here's the craziest part about that, man. I don't like to just like throw around the word loon or the word kook. I save it, right? And I also don't like to highlight shortcomings of women on my show. But the House Democrats are set to take the first steps Wednesday to remove, you can't even see that, hold on. The first step Wednesday to remove Republican Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene from her committee assignments. House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy and Hoyer, a Maryland Democrat, spoke ahead of Hoyer's announcement.
It's meat.
Ah, shit.
It's red.
Guess what? We're out of that article.
It's lab grown. It's put.
God damn, the spam that's in these things. I swear to God, when my website becomes famous, which is just a matter of time, I'm not gonna spam you guys with loud ass. I'm not gonna spam you guys with loud ass. Uh-oh. Losing signal. I don't know. I think the phone, hold on. I think the phone that I use as the second camera just glitched on me. Somebody's probably trying to call me or something. We can just go to that later, or we can skip it and just bang out the rest of the show. Look, there's 14 minutes left. Let's just go into my Twitter. That'll tell us what's going on in the world. Twitter always saves us. And we usually want the audio on for Twitter. And so if you are listening to this on a podcast, you won't be able to see the tweets, but I can read them to you. And it should be just as fun. Okay. Zoop. Andrew Yang. He's edgy. Why do we call it New York? There isn't a what does this freaking tweet say? There isn't a, I don't even know. It's a screenshot. Okay, let's just keep that pushing. Whoa. What is that? Gross. What is that? Holy shit. What is that Jabba Jr.? Jabba Jr. getting choked out by Princess Leia? Oh, like his father? Oh, man. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. What we should do is we should text David Shaw and be like, you son of a bitch. Why did you get us kicked off of Facebook for 3 days? Hey, yo, there's a war going on Twitter between everybody who should be on the same team is just destroying themselves. But there's beef between the local rags here in Oregon and the local activist communities in Oregon. I'm glad, man. You know, last year, maybe 2 years ago, I don't even remember when it was, I got accused of some really heinous shit. And while luckily we've managed to mostly move on from that, it really gave me an excuse to distance myself from those kind of communities where people just eat each other up. And that's awesome that we already had criticism of the Willamette Week, and now everybody in my Twitter is beefing with the Willamette Week. I don't even know what's going on. Look, Alan Kessler has been blocked by Aaron Mesh. This is what I'm saying. Alan Kessler really is a gem of Portland, Oregon, and he doesn't get enough credit for his role as a gadfly. He's a really smart dude, and I used to think the term gadfly was a diss until I realized how important it was. One time I was called a gadfly, maybe actually in that crappy ass. I think it might have been in the Willamette Week. Actually, I was first called a gadfly. I think Aaron Mesh. Oh my God. I think Aaron. Oh, what a weird, wild world it is. What a weird, wild world it is. I think that here I am calling. This is too funny. Here I am calling Alan Kessler a gadfly because of an article that Aaron Mesh called me a gadfly. I kept that in my shirt pocket for someday that I met somebody else worthy of such a title, which I was graciously bestowing upon Alan Kessler with the highest esteem and in the most complimentary tone I can. But crazy that how I learned that word was from Aaron Mesh, and Aaron Mesh happens to be in this little photo. And Aaron Mesh has blocked Alan Kessler. Well, let me say this. If you block Alan Kessler, you're probably not on the right side of the argument. I can't wait to see what him and Max Smith and the whole Recall Ted Wheeler campaign do. If you guys ever need a quote, holla at your boy. Okay, this is probably the most boring part of the show. Cam says, I wish I saw less of all of you online. That's funny, Cam, because we were putting you online to see the... No, Fender, we haven't. I'm so high, I haven't even taken my bong here yet. Look, boosh. It's still just sitting here. I guess we should do that while we got 9 minutes. I love how you guys make sure to remind me that we're supposed to do that. I'm supposed to ask, hey, what are you smoking on today? And then I'm supposed to show the anteater. So, okay, what are you smoking this morning? And before I choke down this bong hit, I want to remind you guys that, hey, hey, kids, are you looking for an environmentally friendly, cuddly pest remediation solution that the whole family is going to fall in love with? You should get an anteater. Anteaters are great for all sorts of bug eating, including daddy longlegs, cockroaches, crickets, praying mantises, stick bugs, beetles, caterpillars, and centipedes. And I know you're like, but Jesse, what if it's a giant centipede? That's cool. Get a giant anteater, brah. Brought to you by God. All right, let me choke this down. Sean Vassar is coming over in a little bit, so we're going to smoke again. And I'm already really high. So let me just remind you that this is brought to you by nobody at this moment besides the anteater. So if you want to throw some money at this segment of the show, I might remind you that we are the top 213 daily news-based podcasts in the country. I don't know what that is, but it's just a cool barometer to see what's going on. And I know how to beg for a lot of those listens, so I'm not going to give myself a back rub. But shout out to Hijinks. I got to see something. Oh shit. I guess that was Hijinks making the top 5 for once for the helium car for the Willamette Weeks contest. I thought he just got an article. What's up, Rabbit? Shoots. Oh my gosh, you guys should see Rabbit's puppy. Oh, it has tiger paws, but is learning to speak cat pigeon. Hey, please give my best to the family. Okay. Gosh, I got to get back to Hawaii. I got to get back to Hawaii. Okay, you guys don't know where I am right now, but I am in the Chicago Field Museum right across the street from Soldier Field, where the Bears play. Holy shit. Okay, I'm stumbling. I'm fumbling. Sarah on the Run got a new job 3 weeks ago, and I didn't even know. Anyways, I'm going to get out of here. Shout out to Cameron. Shout out to Alan Kessler. Thank you so much to Hijinks for coming on our show today. Thank you so much to Hijinks for coming on our show today. That dude never, ever says no to me. In as many years as I've known the Collins family, those guys have never broken character. They've never once come funny style. You always know exactly where you stand. And there's nothing more than I can ask for from somebody out there interacting in the community and doing mutual business with and they're a real gift and a real gem. In Portland, Tacoma, wherever they are at, you guys are lucky to have them. Even Welch's, holy shit, Welch's. Okay, so remember, it's still Fuck Willamette Week every day, except for that one article they wrote about me. That was a great picture. Thank you for that one. Everybody else, if you listen to this in podcast form, somehow we made it to the top 159 daily podcasts or whatever. That was dope, but that was last week. We're trying to get to 10,000 downloads. So if you guys want to go download some episodes, if we could hit that 10,000 mark, that would be crazy, but I'm not throwing a lot of energy to it. Make sure you remember to watch us on YouTube now. We're here every single day, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Shout out to the 5 family in Kansas City. Shout out to Free Hot Soup in Kansas City. Shout out to the Hunger Games. Make sure that you guys are listening to some really good podcasts that are out right now, like What the F is Ladylike. I just listened to one of their new episodes about anxiety the other day. That was a great episode. And For Black Dads, when that comes out, make sure you check that out. And follow all that stuff that Hijinks told you to follow. Follow him on Instagram. Follow Dirty Angel everywhere, Dirty Angel Entertainment. And The Real Hijinks. Oh, man, I could sit here forever and remind everybody to support all these great friends that we have. Sick Mullet, Polarized Eyewear, Designer Eyewear. Don't forget about that. Don't forget about Shane McLemore Toys. I don't know what else we got. Let me see. Did you see those Bernie toys, by the way? Hey, don't forget Urban Survivor, man. All 2021 is Cat's Butthole. We've been cranking out new content just nonstop. We surpassed the 1,000 all-time downloads for January. We're already cranking to our next 1,000. We appreciate that. Shout out to Patrick Thomas Perkins for always just being a good dude. We just we want more Patrick Thomas Perkins on the show. But don't just run up in the Plaid Pantry without a mask, assholes. And the Plaid Pantry employees, when you go in there, be kind to them. And they need paid time off and they need medical care. So write Plaid Pantry headquarters and tell them that shit. Okay, and don't forget, every day at 10:35, we play somebody's music. That's right, somebody's music. Okay, well, shit. That's cool. They banned me for 3 days on Facebook, but I managed to spam the shit out of them before I did. There's so many links up there. Okay, I love you guys. It's 10:59. If I don't say Audi 5000, then something happened to me. Maybe the monkeys with herpes got to me. Or maybe the monkeys with herpes are your friends. You never know if you don't ask. Ask Karen.
What happened at the exact moment I started peeing and said, I'm the king of this jungle. You'll respect me, monkeys. Then what happened?
We saw monkeys.
5,000 G's.